What's up, Tri City? It's your man J Lotta Gentleman, and I'm tuned in with Keidra Nicole for Night Moves on 95.3 Smooth R&B. Let's go.
Can we talk, yeah, yeah, yeah? Talk about relationship. Baby, we can talk about love, love. Make the next few hours all about us. Already know what you're here for. Keidra Nicole on the radio. Put on an R&B groove. Show me them night moves. Cause it's never too late, never too late for them night moves, yeah. All you gotta do is stay tuned. Baby, what you into? Oh, what you really wanna do? Oh, let me welcome you to Night Moves.
Hey, beautiful people. This is your girl, Keisha Nicole with 95.3 Smooth R&B. How is everybody doing? Special guest coming up with me on today. Her name is Kaylin Perry. As you see, we've been talking about it all week long for the past few weeks. And this beautiful lady, she's phenomenal. She's phenomenal with everything that she does with her service, with our conversations. From the very first time we met, she was on it. She was into it. And I was able to just flow with how I typically do anyway. And then she told me that she was an artist. And not just the typical music artist, but she's an artist with her hands. How great is that? So the artist spotlight is not only for people that can sing or rap, which is cool. I have no problem with it, but also for individuals that can bring something to the table. We're going to give a few moments so you guys can like, comment, tag your friends and family into the room. Most importantly, please share. For those that are wondering, shouts out to my girl Tweet Taylor on my hairstyle on today. Shouts out to my nail artist Patrice Devereaux with my nails. So I got to give those shouts out. It's shouts out to me for the makeup on today. So I just kind of did my own thing. So make sure that y'all tag people in the room with me. And I am about to bring this beautiful lady into the room once again. Let's add her into the room. We have the beautiful Kaylin Perry.
Hi.
I,
Hi.
I got applause and everything. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great today. How are you?
I am fabulous. I am fabulous. I was just telling them, I don't know if if you heard me while you were in the green room, how we met. So for some people it may seem weird, but I just see it as a part of what it was destined to be anyway. And
Definitely.
we met at Navi Wine Bar and Tasting Room.
Yes.
And when I tell you the first time we connected, it
Yeah.
was truly a connection. I think we laughed and we talked and we got deep with our conversation.
Like we knew each other.
Yes, for years.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's because I'm not originally from here, and I know that you're not. So let us know where you're originally from, so they won't think that you're just a Colombian.
I'm from Savannah, Georgia.
Awesome. And I love Savannah. Savannah does well with my skin, honey. I don't know
Yes,
what it is,
yes.
but it does awesome with me. And what brought you here to Columbus, to little
Uh,
Columbus?
family brought me here. So my dad's side of the family stays in Phoenix City.
Hmm.
So after I finished up with school at Albany State, me and my husband we decided, hey, let's get a new start. Let's start somewhere new. So we came here.
Okay. So you
hmm
got a husband. How
Yeah,
long?
5 years in May.
I love, honey. I love love. Congratulations, because it's not easy. Because it's not like you are in your 40s or 50s, and nothing wrong with that, y'all. Because I'm knocking on the door of it, but it's hard being young and married for a lot
Right.
of people. So, tell me one thing how you've been able to maintain the strength in your marriage.
I always say it's our friendship.
Hmm.
I married my life partner. I married my best friend. So even when you don't feel certain love or lust at the moment. It's still that strong bond of a friendship there
Understood.
that holds everything together.
Yes, makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense. Hope that that helps somebody out because I deal
Right.
with relationships a lot as well, just hearing people and talking to people. So I always try to get that little advice from everybody because everybody's
Yeah.
different how they handle things. So
Mm.
that could have gave a nugget to somebody out there. So today we are discussing your newest venture.
Yes.
That you've
Yes.
been doing this since the pandemic, am I correct? So,
Correct.
so tell me, you've already told me, so now you got to tell the people. You have to tell the people how did you even come into this.
Y'all will be amazed. During the pandemic, I was 26 at the time, and bartending, as I still do now. That's love for me. I love bartending. I love serving people. Um, so during the pandemic, during the shutdown, we got laid off from our job,
Mhm.
and I ended up getting pregnant again. And I say again because I just had a 6-month-old daughter.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
if you've been there, you've been
ooh.
there.
I have, but I
But
digress.
that transition was an awakening. It was like, whoa, I'm on my third kid. What am I doing? I love bartending. I love serving people, but I feel like I'm supposed to be doing more. So I prayed and I prayed for answers like, Lord, what am I supposed to be doing right now? I feel like I'm supposed to be doing more. I want more. My aunt was a big inspiration. She's the owner of Kingdom Cuisines Used to Live.
Mhm.
We went with her, me and my grandma, on a pop-up, and I seen how well she did. I seen that she was doing something that she absolutely loved. And I was like, Lord, I want to do something like that. I want to be able to live off of doing what I love.
Mhm.
And he gave me art.
Mm.
And I've never painted anything before. I've never even thought about it before. Truly. Um, I went on Pinterest and I got some inspiration. And my dad gave me some money for Mother's Day. So I just went to Hobby Lobby. I grabbed some supplies. I did a little research and I started painting.
Mhm.
And from the very first piece that I've done, it was like, whoa, like, did I just create that? You know what I mean? Like, did I just do that? And I knew, like, it sold instantly as soon as I posted it. And I'm like, I'm on to something here. And it wasn't even about just making things to sell. It was more about me being at peace when I do it.
Mm.
When I do it, I'm in complete peace and everything I make comes out beautiful. Even if I don't think it's good enough, I'll post it and someone's like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Mm.
And it's just a verification that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing now.
Yes, and
Yeah.
when she first told me her story, I was super intrigued. So of course I had to see because y'all know I'm not gonna act like I like something and I don't. For those that really know me, I'm not gonna fake with you. I'm not gonna give you false hope because I want us to win. And in order for
Right.
us to win, we got to be told the honest truth. But when I laid eyes, I think it was a piece that you did. It had like the rose gold. I'm into rose
Yeah.
gold as of recently, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We got to get you on. We got to talk to you. We got to sit down. We have to do something to bring
Yeah.
what it is that you are bringing to the light. Now, I see some of your pieces behind you. Now, are those already sold pieces or are those just
These two are not.
okay?
These are two are from my first art show. The only two left. So these two are not.
Okay, and they are absolutely. It's something about the one with the gold and the gray. Peace and
Oh yeah,
blessings.
this is my baby right here. Oh my
It's yeah, yeah, that one.
man, it's confusing.
Yes, but I love it, and then it's kind of like the abstract art. And a
Yeah.
lot of people have gotten more into that, and with the crafting
Mhm.
and the different things like that. And then you see a lot of these pieces that literally go on sale for $5,000 or more.
Right.
Even
Right.
if you go to the Hobby Lobbies or,
Mhm.
whatever store you have going on, they are up there in prices. So,
Oh
how do
yeah.
you come up with these particular pieces?
As far as making them,
Mm-hmm.
I get inspiration. And first and foremost, I get my inspiration from God.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have dreams of pieces, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make that. You know what I mean? Um, I'll have a vision of it, or I'll get inspiration from other geode artists as well, and I'll basically make my own, like how I feel it should go. Like with each piece, you can see that oh, this camera. It's like lines are never straight. They're always in some type of form, some type of shape. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, uh-oh.
Oh, you went dark on me. There we go. Hold on, you got unmute your phone, unmute yourself because you got yourself muted right now. You pushed something. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah. Is your phone? Do you have your phone on mute, or did you push something on the side? Let me, give us one moment, everybody. We're gonna make sure that we get this right, honey. Gotcha.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's
Sorry about that.
okay.
I ain't gonna pick it up no more. But basically, what I think is beautiful or what goals, I have I have a passion for gold. I love gold. So majority of the pieces I make will have gold in it. I try to stray away from it sometimes because I'm like, okay, somebody else might like this or that, but I love me some gold.
Nothing wrong with that. So, if I when I become a buyer, let me say that, not if. When I become a buyer, how can I express what I would like? Or would I just say, I know for most people, it's just like, well, let me just see what you have. And
Yeah.
you do what you do. But then I know you
Mhm.
have some that are kind of, I need this color to go in this room, what that you can do. So if I'm a buyer that's like that, how can
Mhm.
you create something specifically for me?
So basically, I'll ask my buyer their color scheme, what colors are you liking? And then if it's for a certain room, I get them to take pictures of the room, or if they're comfortable, I'll come by, I'll examine the room, and I'll also show them pieces of what I've made as far as like designs, a certain way, a certain shade, and I'll show them other work as well. That way we can get an idea of what they're envisioning for me to make.
Um, so have you ever done an entire wall yet?
Not yet.
Look,
Not yet.
okay. So I'm
Not
ready
yet.
for that. I can't wait to see when that happens.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of huge events, I know that this event coming up is going to be absolutely phenomenal because you've done one before.
Yes, I have.
And not only, see, this is not just your, I can't come out in this. I gotta come out
Right. Right.
and really, I probably gotta get a makeup artist just to make sure my face gonna be right on that day and get my hair laid even better than
Yes.
what all I have going on. So, what are you expecting in this particular gala that you have coming up in December?
I'm expecting excellence when you walk through the door. I'm expecting Met Gala. You know what I mean? I want everyone to feel beautiful, feel like they're the best dressed in the room. How often do you get to do it up like that?
That
You
is,
know what I mean? How often do you get to do that and not only feel special but come to a classy event to where, you're looking at luxury art, you're socializing, mingling, just a good time, a good experience.
And real quick, I want to take a shout out to those that are watching us live on today. Let me go down the list really quick. I see you. We have Lissa Brand. Hey, girl. Hey. We have Marquita James Parker, Theo Cuba, Paulette Benson, Sam Hassel, Danielle Fuchs, Anais Hassel, Kalisha Moore, Pamela Denise Jackson Trimp, Raven Danielle, and the beautiful Yvonne Tava. So Marquita, she stated that an entire wall or countertops will be absolutely dope, which I agree. Or even
Oh,
on the I don't know if what they call them, the butcher's blocks, the nice butcher blocks.
yep, yep.
There you go.
All I can say is stay tuned. Y'all have been with me from the very beginning, and it's just up from here,
Always. So
straight up.
I heard that you changed the date or the time frame of the
The,
event coming up.
so the event will be from 5 to 7 p.m. instead of 6 to 8 p.m.
Oh,
The event will be in the same location at Navi.
okay. And the date is so
December 11th.
December the 11th of this year, not next
Yes,
year.
yes, this year.
This year, December the 11th. That's my sister's
And
birthday.
it's actually my mom's birthday.
That's my sister's birthday. Shouts out to
Oh,
Shani.
okay.
So it's her birthday. So I'm definitely gonna try my level best to be there because when you got your sister now, that's my best friend. But I'm definitely gonna show my face and have my face in the building. I can't wait. And you're having it at an amazing, uh, a place. Navi is exactly the place because of
Oh, yeah.
how I know some people like, well, wine isn't art. It definitely is
Oh, yes, it
the way that
is.
the bottles are, the colors, the arrangements,
Yeah.
and the way that Frederick has the entire building just with an amazing vibe and aura. It's
Oh,
no
yeah.
better place to really have your
Right,
event. I can't
right.
wait. I can't wait.
I'm so happy to have it at
I
Navi.
gotta go see what I got in. Now I gotta go buy something for this. You can't just go in
Oh,
the closet for it. Honey, you gotta come out.
and I do want to mention Best Dress takes home whatever painting they want.
Oh, oh, I definitely
Yeah.
definitely gotta come.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
Oh,
planning
yeah.
on coming anyway, but I know I have to remember that that's my sister's birthday, so I got to make sure I divide my time.
You know.
So, what is it that they'll need to do? Because is it a ticket sale or is it pay at the door or how is that going to?
I'm pushing ticket sales. I'm going to cut it off to where it won't be payments at the door. At the door, your name will be on the list from you buying the ticket.
So it's pretty.
That's how it's set up.
So
And the ticket.
if you
Oh,
have
go ahead.
not purchased your tickets already, then you may not be able to get in and see me win
Right.
the best dressed award. Hmm.
Okay. That's it right there.
That's how you have to do it. That's how you have to do it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
where
yeah.
would they purchase the tickets and how much are your ticket prices?
So the tickets are $50 and you go on my website, daydreamingcreations.com to purchase them.
Let me put that in the comments right here. Daydreaming.
DAI and dreaming without the G.
Okay.
Creations.
.com.
Yes.
So it is posted in the comments, daydreamingcreations.com. Make sure that you go there today and purchase those tickets. I'm telling you, if you can't go, purchase a ticket for somebody else. Or
Yes.
listen, a great way as well is to get you some sponsors, honey. Let these people know
Yeah.
how they can become a sponsor, how they can
Mhm.
just say, to get their name on the flyer or whatever you got going on. Because
Right.
sponsorship is so important nowadays in
Yeah.
any event, and I'm definitely praying that this is beyond what you even could daydream about
Oh,
coming
yeah. I'm
to
gonna tell you how the name came about. So Day is my middle name,
Oh,
actually. DAI, and it means to shine.
I love it. Love it.
Dream, I've always been a dreamer.
Hmm.
So for my business, I envision it was a daydream, that's coming into actual reality. For
Awesome. And that makes, sent chills. It,
Oh yeah.
yeah, when you know, you know. And when you're
Yes.
walking on that right path and in that right purpose, and what is something that you do to keep yourself going and keep yourself motivated in this particular era that you're walking into?
Number one thing is I have to pray.
Hmm.
I have to pray for peace and for discipline to do what I need to do. Something that also helps me is I write down what I need to do and I'll post it on the refrigerator.
Hmm.
That way, if I'm walking by, like, how you have those days where you don't feel like doing anything, you're lounging around. Um, if I'm opening the fridge to go grab a snack, I'm like, you need to do this.
Mark
And
this
it
off the
feels
list first.
cross those things off.
Hmm.
It feels so good to do that. So that's motivation for me. And
Awesome.
my children as well. They are they run me. You hear me? I have a 4-year old, a 2-year old, and a 10-month old. So I'm very busy at home, but they literally motivate me to do better.
Listen,
So
I understand about the kids. I have four. Won't experience nothing until them jokers become teenagers. My oldest just turned 18. So
hmm
I
Oh
get it. And my youngest is
wow.
2. So I get it. They definitely keep me motivated as well. And I'm telling you that if you haven't taken time to follow Kaylin, make sure that you follow her on all of her platforms. Of course, you'll be able to see that I've tagged her in her personal platform as Kaylin Perry. But what are your other platforms as far as your business?
So I have a Facebook and Instagram, and they're the same name, Daydreaming Creations.
Y'all make sure that you follow, like, comment, tag, let me
All
tell you something. Whenever you comment, that's when you're able to see everything that they have coming up first. So if you aren't, because of the algorithm of social media, so I just want to teach people this lesson. If you don't see people in your comments, it's because you haven't interacted with that person enough, and vice versa. So take time to follow people, not just
right,
while you daydreaming, but right now, today.
right.
Follow this beautiful soul on all social media platforms, because I'm telling you, if you have the opportunity to even be in her presence, you will want to be around her. You will want to see what she has going on. Because I'm not saying that just to boast you up. I'm not saying that because you're on my live. Because honey, I'm real. Okay. I'm a real all the way 100 with you when I'm telling you her soul is so beautiful
Thank you.
inside and out, and just the way that you carry yourself. Nobody would have thought that we would have been able to literally be at a
Get here.
beautiful venue and
Yeah,
discussing the things that we were discussing when it came down to
right,
God, our worship,
right,
our praise, and how we
right.
look at things, and a lot of things that we have were in common. So that's what helped us to be in this place today.
Yes,
So
yes.
let me see. I got to give you a good question, honey, because see, I'm more of
Oh,
a free form individual when it comes down to interviewing people, because I don't feel like putting things in a box. I like
okay.
to kind of, so if if there was one thing that could stop you from doing what you're doing now, outside of God,
Okay.
outside of God, what would that one thing be?
Um, Maybe something happening to my children or something like that, but that would be the only thing.
Hmm. So that, now y'all got to stop. Y'all can't be around here texting. Y'all see she on this live. Y'all see she on the live now. We gotta wait till she comes back. But I definitely agree with her on that. We're going to give a quick moment until she gets back into the room. I don't want to give any dead space or blank space. So give me 1 second, everyone. And while we're waiting for her to come back into the room, I want to play a song from one of the interviewers that I've had recently. Um, and the person that I had recently was Men at Large, and they have a new song out called In My Feelings that is now on the charts. So I definitely want you guys to take a listen to that while we're waiting in. Here we go.
I'm in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. Baby, you got it. I can't believe that we back. I usually never react. Baby girl, where you be at? Stevie would clearly see that. She thicker than Nicki, she stacked. Can't even lie,
Okay.
I need that. Give her whatever she want. Change up the weather, we gon'. Long as she good, I'll be broke. Whatever you're doing, got me gone. Your beauty's a bully like Depot. Thinking she might be the one. Cause I'm in my feelings. Girl, you got me all up in my feelings. Baby, you killing. I ain't even here, I'm in the spirit. Up to the ceiling. I'm way up in a dream, don't wanna wake up. Baby, you got me. Baby, you got me. I'm in my feelings. Girl, you got me all up in my feelings. Baby, you killing. I ain't even here, I'm in the spirit. Up to the ceiling. Way up in a dream, don't wanna wake up. Baby, you got me. Baby, you got me in my. Where your daddy is. Need to talk to him. I'm just seeing if a canary hears.
I can't give y'all the full thing. You got to go and download that song right now by my guys, Men at Large. And you can check them out on any social media platform and streaming device. And
Don't wanna wake up. Girl, you got me in my feelings.
we are back with the beautiful
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Caitlin Perry. Listen, honey, I always improvise. Can't nothing stop the show but us.
Right.
I always improvise. I had that song right there, right on time. So we've talked about the only thing that can really stop you from doing what it is that you are enjoying doing when it comes down to your art. I'm not even going to call it crafting because it's definitely art. Art and crafting are two completely different
Right.
ends on the spectrum. And
Mm-hmm.
you said that it was about your children, which I can completely understand how.
Only thing.
Mhm. Outside of God, of course. So I definitely understand. I get it. And that just shows that you have true value in what you do and true
Oh,
passion in what you do. You guys
yeah.
make sure that you go and check out the website daydreamingcreations.com, and that's DAIDREAMIN creations, CREATIONS, just in case you said it either, .com. Make
Yeah.
sure that y'all go and check out the website. Follow her on all social media platforms as Daydreaming Creations, right? On
Yep.
Instagram and Facebook. Of course, you can follow her personal page, but we are building up businesses. We are
Yes, we
building
are.
up brands. We are
Mm-hmm.
building up people. And the only way that we can do that is if we all jump in there as a community and dive in together and
That,
make it work.
that's it.
And and it's not just showing support by you being on the live, because we definitely always want that, but being the person that share out the live, being the person that
Yeah.
buy the product, be the person
Right.
that order the product and talk about the products. These are the things that are truly important. So
Mm-hmm.
if you could ask me anything, what would that question be?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Let me see. Hmm. If I could ask you anything,
within my means of answering. No, I'm just playing.
I know,
I'm
right?
just-
um, what is your daydream? What have you dreamed of that you have already brought to reality, or that you may be trying to bring to reality?
Okay, so the one day dream that I've brought to reality, I remember starting off in podcasting alone with D30 Radio back in 2016, something like that.
Mhm.
And I had my own show at the time, and it's still called Reviving Relationships, so you guys can check that out. But I remember saying on one of my podcast episodes that there will be a time that um, I'm going to be on syndicated radio, or I'm going to be on radio. Maybe a couple of months later,
Wow.
on radio.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was one of the things. I think my next daydream is me stopping in my moment of being shy or nervous, and step
Hmm.
to my and walk into my purpose of actually doing music and singing. So that's going to be the next venture over. So
Well, I'm ready for that.
yeah, yeah. I can hold a note. I can sing Jesus keep me to the cross every now and again. It's on my chest from time to time.
And I feel you on that. It's definitely, I'm a very shy person, so to be in a spotlight,
Hmm.
um, like I said, it's very nerve wracking. But like I said, I prayed before this. I'm like, Lord help me. But just getting you ready to walk in where we supposed to be walking in, you know.
Absolutely. So I don't want to. I know y'all are having your lunch. I want to shout out to everybody that is tuning in with us on today. I see you. To the beautiful lady vet. She stated that Kedra, you're such an inspiration to everyone. Thank you so much. I try my best to do what
Yeah.
I can when I can. Um, I want to say thank you so much to everybody that is tuning in with us on today on their lunch break.
Yeah.
Not only will you be able to keep seeing it here on Facebook Live, but you'll
Mhm.
also be able to watch it live all the way around. Thank you so much, Sam. Sam Hassel said that this is great. He's a chef too, so you look for somebody. Whew, let me tell. Let me just stop for this. Let me just stop for this cause. Sam Hassel. He's my brother, yes. But when I tell you this man can make a box burger taste like heaven, a piece of heaven, just like he himself just used his pinky just whew. Thank you for that, Sam. So if y'all looking for somebody to cook, matter of fact, he has a wing special coming up this Wednesday. So shouts out to him. Yes. Get that chef special. I'll be posting that on my page as well. My dad said, Kedra Nicole, stop playing. You know you good. You know good and well you can sing. Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate that. Marquita James Parker says, great interview and wise words of encouragement. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you all were able to come and join us on today on this live. You'll also be able to see it over and over again on the YouTube channel, hear it on any podcasting platform. Those links will be posted on today as well. Of course, you can follow me on all social media platforms as at Kedra Nicole. Tune in with me every Monday through Thursday between the hours of 9 p.m. and 12 in the morning for Night Moves only on 95.3 Smooth R&B, the brand new home of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. That's a phenomenal time frame to be because I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm the only and the first woman here in the city to ever be on a night show like that late at night.
Wow.
I think
Wow.
I gotta keep looking and making sure, but I think I am. So shouts out.
Okay.
Shouts out to the woman, the black woman, all of the women, but the black woman.
Oh, okay.
Just gotta make that clear. But
Excellent. Um,
listen. And so I just want to say thank you so much, Kaylin, for bringing your light, for bringing your energy. You all don't just sit here and look at those beautiful creations in the back. I'm telling you, the Geo art in the back, purchase. If y'all don't want to purchase for yourself, y'all can purchase that gold and gray one from me. I know a place to put it. Matter of fact, it can go in my bedroom. Ooh, you know what? It can go on the wall in my bathroom. I need something there too.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm gonna get with you. I'm definitely because I don't want nobody to know what you got going on and who you gonna give what to and how you gonna do it. But I definitely appreciate you, and I want to be able to sponsor a ticket for somebody. So I'm gonna get with you. We're
Okay.
going to do a contest, whereas somebody will win that sponsored ticket from Keidra Nicole and 95.3 Smooth
Mm,
R&B. So for December the 11th, for your phenomenal event that you have
yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
Also, we have some amazing events coming up here in the city with Monica coming to the city. Shouts out to Medallion Entertainment, Hood Entertainment. Everything is happening right here in the city when it comes down to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Also, another phenomenal event that you all will want to attend that you can dress up again is Love Epidemic Gala. That's an event that my sister puts on, as well as our church, Healing Stream Ministries, and the funds that we raise from that, it goes back into the community. This year, well, next year when we do the event, we will be sponsoring families that have adoptive children. So that's our goal for next year. So hopefully you all can attend that. And if you follow me, you'll see all of those events as well. Do you have any special shout outs that you'd like to give?
Um, Not really. Just thank you for allowing me to be on here on this platform. And I'm just ready to see much more.
Absolutely. It's no other way to go but up. I don't
Right.
think you ever
Right.
fallen in this process because you took the time and you really stepped into where you needed to step into. So just walk
Yeah.
in that grace, walk in
Oh yeah.
all the way, all the way. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in with the beautiful Kaylin Perry and I. Be sure to go onto
Yeah.
that website and get your tickets today. Don't just see if you're going to win from me, honey, but I will be a sponsor. So shouts out to everybody that's going to also step in and become a sponsor as well. If you have a small business, this is your time to shine. This is your time to
Right.
step out and do something for the community and do something for somebody else that's in a small business, right? Let's not
Right.
be selfish. Let's not be stingy. Thank you again, Miss Kaylin. You all have a
Thank
phenomenal day, but most importantly, please, please, please be safe.
Talk about relationship. Baby, we can talk about love, love. Make the next few hours all about us. Already know what you're here for. Keidra Nicole on the radio. Put on an R&B groove. Show me them night moves. Cause it's never too late, never too late for them night moves. Yeah. All you gotta do is stay tuned. Baby, what you into? Oh.